All right, here we go. This is gonna be a 9mm test, and we're gonna be doing the short barrel versus the long barrel. And this is Winchester Defender. It is the 9mm plus P 124 grain. It's basically the pdx1, but they renamed it under the Defender line. That's what this one looks like. Basically a bonded Ranger tee. So we'll see how this one performs. Where this is the 3-inch and the 4-inch, both the same round. So I'm very interested to see how this one performs. I actually got a request a while back just to test this one. So here we go. So we got 10 jugs lined up with 4 layers of cotton t-shirt on each side. So we're gonna put a few over the chronograph out of each barrel, and then we're gonna send it through these jugs. Here we go. Right, here we go. This first one is out of the 3-inch barrel. First shot, 1234. Second shot, 1180. All right, and I just got 2 light primer strikes and the round didn't go off. For some reason with Winchester ammo specifically, it just is not liking it. Is anyone else having these issues if you have the GX4 with light primer strikes? Kind of weird, but it's like specifically with Winchester. But let's see if we can get this third shot off. The third shot on that was 1175. So we were able to get that one to go off. Let's see what our average was. So we got a low of 1175, a high of 1234, and our average on that was 1197. So that's actually really good for the short barrel. So we will put energy foot-pounds up, and we're gonna send this thing through the jugs. Let's see what this thing can do. Actually, we're gonna go with the 4-inch, get numbers on that, and then send it through the jugs. All right, here we go. This is the 4-inch. First shot, 1291. Same thing. Maybe that was just a dud round. I put that one in on the second shot, but I've never had that with any type of other defense ammo, so I'm very surprised. All right, let's try that again. And this one is the Smith & Wesson SD9. Normally never have issues with this thing, so it might just be that round. Second shot, 1277. And third shot, 1253. So those were all pretty warm out of that 4-inch. Very satisfied with those numbers. So let's see, low of 1253. Got a high of 1291. And our average on that was 1274. So we'll put energy foot-pounds up of this one. And now we're gonna send it through the jugs. The first one will be the Taurus GX4 3-inch barrel. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're stepping back to 15 feet. All right, let's see how we did. All right, so we do have our cotton t-shirt. Didn't go too far this time. Let's see. So we do have our entry hole in that and our exit hole. So that is our 4 layers, and our first jug fell over here on the ground. And it looks like we got a nice center shot on that thing, right in that circle. Really, really good. And man, look at the energy dump on that. Open that jug wide, nice and wide on that. Tons of energy coming through. Broke the mouthpiece and everything. And then we have a huge split back here by the handle, and it kind of did split the handle back here. And it looks like there's our exit hole. So it's looking pretty jagged, so definitely a good sign. But check that out, man. That's tons of energy coming through, even for that short barrel. But there we go. That is jug number 1. Then we got jug number 2. Same thing, nice center hit. And it looks like we split the whole right side on this one. Looking really good. More, tons of energy coming through that side too, or through the second jug. And we do have our exit hole. So there we go. That is jug number 2. Then we got jug number 3, and it sounds like it's rolling around in there. It looks like it came in right on the top of the circle and just kind of pushed it in. Didn't really make a hole, just kind of pushed it. So it's definitely slowing down, and it tried to come out but wasn't able to make it. So we're going to shoot the 4-inch, and then we're going to compare them both at the end. All right, here we go. We're stepping back to 15 feet. This one is the 4-inch. All right, guess I don't need a shower now. That one got me absolutely soaked. That whole jug came straight back. So let's check this thing out. All right, so it looks like our cotton t-shirt actually stayed here on the table, which is surprising for all that blowback. But there we go. There's our entry hole. Let's see, kind of in the shade, but there's our entry hole. And here is our exit hole. Pretty good size exit hole. So that is our 4 layers. And our first jug came over here on the ground. And we don't see this too often in these handgun tests. Look at that jug. Look at the amount of energy coming through that thing. That is insane. That's crazy. So it looks like we got a nice center shot on that circle, and it just tore that thing apart. It's barely hanging on. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty cool. Pretty impressed with that. Wow. But anyway, so we do have our exit hole, and it's looking like a nice star pattern, so I'm thinking we're getting some really good expansion on that. But man, check that out. That is crazy. That is a lot of energy getting put in that first jug. So there we go. And then we got our second jug. Looks like it came in nice and center again. Pretty good size hole. And then this time we blew out the whole side and the back. So once again, rip that jug in half right here. Huge split on the back. And we do have our exit hole. It's a pretty good size one. So that is jug number 2. Then we got jug number 3. Sounds like it's tumbling around in there. So got the same amount of penetration. But man, the energy on this one was crazy. So we do have a nice center hit right there. Blow out the circle on this left side. That was a nice crack right there too. And it did not come out. It definitely punched that 4th jug enough to make it crack. But we did not make it out. So now we're going to pull both these rounds and compare them both. All right, check these things out. I'm very impressed on the performance with both of these. This one here on the left is out of the 3-inch. GX4, and we got absolutely picture perfect expansion. Let's try to block some of that light, but yeah, it's looking really good. Couldn't have made it any better. And you can see those sharp talons that peeled back. They're not as sharp as the Ranger T, but still they look really good. That is because it's a bonded bullet, but perfect expansion on that one. And then this one is from the 4-inch. You could definitely tell the peel back is a little bit deeper on this one, but same thing, has those talons sticking out. And this one had major energy dump on that first jug, so that is looking really good. Let's see if we can get a kind of side by side. You can tell that the one on the right peeled back just a little bit more. I'll get still shots, of course, so you guys can get a better idea of that. But man, those did really good. Very impressed with those. I did have that one dud, which is kind of weird. I thought it was just the GX4, because like I said, I've been having problems with like Winchester white box, just full metal jacket target ammo, and every now and then I'll get like a light primer strike and it just won't go off. So then I had the same thing happen with this ammo out of it, so I was kind of just blaming it on that. And then I actually put in the SD9, which I never have issues with, and same thing, it just wouldn't go off. And that one, like I said, never have issues with. So I'm thinking it's just that one round is a dud. Just kind of weird, especially for this premium ammo. I definitely buy it again just from the performance, and the numbers on that thing is really high, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'd carry it, but it was a fun one to test. But they both did really good. Both went through 3 jugs. So there we go. That is Winchester Defender 124 grain plus P, 3-inch versus 4-inch. There we go.